Looking at the wrong log. Alright, Sicari 2, The Brink of Time. Still. Does it say 15? Huh. Had more exits than I thought I did. Right? In fact, I definitely did. I guess let's go to High Roll Havoc. I like stebbing. We'll go with steb. Ziria. Oh, they hit a casino, huh? Guess the greedy bastards had it coming. But, that's beside the point. Focus on finding. The shard, yeah? No poker, no blackjack, or, any underage gambling for that matter. Okay, you cannot step these. Because they're blue, right? I forgot the rules of this game. You can't stab things that are blue. What's up, Matt? What's up, Kairasi? Did I know it's 1 a.m.? Yes, I'm very, very aware. I had to have a phone call with somebody who is presently in Europe. That's how I know it is in fact 1 a.m. There we go. Killing the blue things. Wondering how I get up there. Probably should have jumped off the stack of things. No! I am not doing well at gambling. And the stack is not respawned, so I don't think I can get up there, actually. Huh. European pal. No, I need to talk to my my actual brother, because he is in Europe, though not for very much longer, helping a youth group doing a thing. Oh, nifty. And... oh god. I needed to schedule a thing with him, so... he is actually in the airport right now, and is scheduled to get on the plane shortly and be back where he belongs in about, like 15 hours or something, because that's how airports work. So. But, got it figured out. Just took a bit, couldn't call him before you cleared security with, like, a whole bunch of children's, so... Is this really SMW? That's a matter of perception. I guess I died. It's a very... What's up, Fries? You're way late. It's a very full conversion hack of SMW. Like, Eevee put a lot of work into making it not feel the same, which is true of the remastered version as well, of the original Sicari. No, I want to get up there, so I need to, like, let these guys get over here, and pop, there we go. Alright, what's up here? Lag. That's fine too. I'm way late. You're not wrong, Fries. I suppose you're not wrong. Get all the things. Yeah, nice card art. Yeah, it's an interesting hack series. Eevee's made a good number of these. I want to say there's at least 3 in the mainline series and a few remasters, but don't quote me on either of those. And steb. Do love stebbing. I need to not duck jump, because duck jump inhibits wall jumping. But yeah. Nice get back to SMW. Zelda 2 was interesting, but it's a game I know a lot more about. Even if it is Donkey Kong Country right now. Oh, that was one off. No thank you. I guess I'm taking this with me. A lot of things bouncing at me right now. Perfect. Did I end up beating Zelda 2? No. I got a decent chunk of the way through. I'd say about 2/3 or 1/3. I beat one palace, or I beat two palaces and was getting started on the third when I was like, oh god, it's like 5 a.m. I need to go to bed. But I made some good progress. So, happy with that. I have 2 gems. I'm just collecting all the gems. I'm not worrying about that. Zelda 2 was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. It's a game I've never put too much time playing in, and it grew on me. It definitely grew on me. There were parts at the beginning where I was pretty frustrated, but it grew on me. Oh, there's another cannon. Also, you skip VIP and redeem a quest for Zelda. CDI? Oh boy. I'm not sure I'm ready for the Faces of Evil. Nor do I think I know Squiggles owns a CDI, but I don't think he owns that game. I know he owns Hotel Mario. So I'm pretty sure he owns Hotel Mario. So it might be a bit of a challenge. I'd have to use an emulator for a terrible system. Nope. Just straight down works. Gotta think for a second here. There was literally no advantage to coming up here. Like, literally none, huh? What's Zelda CGI? Yes, the worst one. There's even 3 CDI games. Alright, one sec. Gracie, you got this, Gracie. Just one more game. Don't quit when you're ahead. Huh? Where's my money gone? He who gambles picks his own pocket. I read that in a fortune cookie. It's probably still true, but... God. Okay, that was a 5. I'm not good at cannons. Okay, I assume down is bonusy. I assumed incorrectly. I'm way late. And that was not the item I needed. Learn to autocorrect. Yeah, you need to. What enemy are the stacked blue things based on? I don't know. Actually, I believe that they're in general Koopas, because you can pick, or Goombas. One of the two. You can pick them up and throw them after the fact, so I got that going for you. What's up, Kappa? And hello again, Faro, just in case. Stab. I got that gem before, I don't need it again. Layer 2 pillars look like penises. You know, I hadn't noticed. I guess, yeah, I could see that. They are vaguely phallic, as most domed things on rectangular columns are. But it's probably fine. Oh, you could stab behind you somehow. I'm gonna try right this time, just in case. Okay, it doesn't make a huge difference. In fact, right was probably the right move. Down was kind of crap. Though there was a nice little, RNG thing that gave me a coin. Lovely. Stab. Stab. That was one too many. Level gives you Sonic Casino vibes. I'm pretty sure that's the intent. Hope enough changes to Crack's Cafe to not Kaizo. Yeah, Daizo asked me about that earlier. That definitely is an appealing thing to moderate, just depending upon where and how my time goes this week. D&D on Friday got canceled, so that might make it more likely to happen. But I need to finish this first. There's no question in my mind that Sicari gotta get done first. Not that I really mind, it's pleasant. It's very different than most SMW hacks. And I hope you guys did too, because, like, it definitely was sort of borderline. Though, admittedly, for Hack Gem, I would have played it either way, just because y'all made it. And that's fun. And it was a good hack even without some of the niceties y'all ended up adding for the proper release. Though those made a huge difference in making the game more pleasant to play. Like the Sprite double hit patch is always one I fully advocate for. Because ain't nothing suck more than landing on 2 saws at once and discovering you're dead. Not a coin. It's better than nothing. Gotten that. There's like maybe one more gem in my future. It's dead. Updates even more quality of life stuff and new shit, because why not? It's us. Yeah, I think I read the thread and was like, oh, you guys added like some rooms. The classic portrait room stuff, it sounded like. You know, I fucked that up, but it worked out in the end. There we go. Not trying to hurry me, but out of curiosity, any idea roughly how many weeks until the next Monkey Island? I definitely could do a late night one. I suppose I could do 2 requests at once. Depending upon what happens with Saturday, I might have time Saturday. I've scheduled Desi to do Zelda on Sunday, so I guess I could work that out. Part of it depends upon how well I finish this thing for work next week. In this week. No, I cannot. Those things are immune. But it is something I really do want to do, and Monkey Island is also fun. And I assume Monkey Island 2 will take approximately the same amount of time Monkey Island 1 did, which is good in terms of time allocation. Also, when I travel to California, I have to do something that works with the setup I'm going to bring to California, which is very minimal, i.e. my work machine. And so that might be a good time for it, too. I do not like these pods. That's a weird boss pass. Mario DDR when? I don't own that. I have a DDR pad. I guess I could figure out how to make that. That kills you. But yeah, I really was hoping to get more done in July, and then I got sick, and it blew a lot of the time I was planning to use for things, which has been kind of a huge drag in so many directions, or dimensions. Because there's stuff I wanted to do, but instead I spent it in bed, and not the fun kind of in bed. I'm not gonna do anything, because I'm stuck in bed. So... But I do want to get started on those sooner than later. Just because, dear lord, they're piling up. And I want to be able to make good on promises to be able to get things done. I'm gonna wait for that to come back around. Don't trust the boss bass, or Big Bertha, or whatever fish it is. Should have trusted the fish. Nuts. Gotcha, don't stress upon it. Okay, I'll try. Hope you're doing good and had no lasting effects. It's about kind of a 50-50, not really 50 thing, but I'm at about 80% of normal capacity. I still got a bit of a cough, which can be irritating, and I think it must be allergies, because I'm still sneezing up a storm sometimes when I'm outside. Like 8 sneezes, like, not 8 sneezes, but like 5 sneezes in a row. It's quite unpleasant. I sneeze I've actually managed to hurt myself while sneezing by hitting my head against a wall once. Like, when I sneeze, there is a lot of pressure involved. My sister once complains, like, oh, I hate it because when I sneeze, people think it's cute and adorable. I'm like, yeah, it's still better than hitting your head against a wall. Because you didn't think, oh yeah, my sneeze is going to propel me into the wall. So, one of those gotta walk a mile in someone else's shoes sort of things. Bizarrely enough, the Japanese phrase is drink the dirt boiled from underneath someone's fingernails or something to the extent of that, which I think is terrible. You can wear someone else's shoes. I don't want to drink the dirt under anyone's fingernails, even if it's been boiled. So. Said it before, set a limit on redemption. 5 max in the queue, or vary the price based on queue length. That's not a bad idea. Are you a dad sneezer? I don't know what that means, and I presume that I'm going to get some sort of strange joke out of that. But it's possible if that's what that means. Dig in the bubbles. Unfortunately, can't stay. Got to get ready for your last exam in about 2 hours. All right. Well, good luck on your exam. Hope it's a good kind of fun exam. Like, I don't know, what's a fun type of exam? Cake variety exam. I don't know. But hope you do well on it. And if it's your last exam, at least, things are going to go well. It's nice that it's your last one, if nothing else. Oh, I should just die now anyway. Dad sings when you sneeze, your neighbor hears it. Yeah, that's probably me. Project presentation? Oh, that shouldn't be too bad then. Assuming you've prepared for that. As with all projects. If you're a little bit prepared at least, you'll probably not do badly. And you go to Brazil tomorrow? Well, shit. Oops, Sally. Oops. Well, hope you have fun in Brazil. That's a distance to travel. Yep, see you later. Brazil. Makes sense. But it's still a long way to go. I don't know how long away. I know I believe Matt lives in Portugal. Portugal's on the pretty western side of Europe. But I think it's still UTC, and I do all of my estimations based upon time zones. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. To visit family? Oh, that'll be fun. 10 hours plane trip? Ah, okay, that's the number I was trying to estimate out. Oof. That is a long trek. Hopefully direct, but still. Better than when you want to travel to, like, India or something. Your options are basically bounce through to Gaul or bounce through, what's the other place? Dubai. I don't know if Dubai's airport has a different name. But still, direct flights are best flights. 62. Oh, thanks for the good luck, Tass. How you doing? Do the leaf blocking things hurt you or just stop you from proceeding? They don't hurt you, they just stop you from proceeding until you stab them or shoot them. 6 hours to go and 14 hours to return. Yep, the beauty of traveling. East and west. I always find that west is easier to do than east. Like, I can go west and still feel pretty good, but east, oh, it always kills me for like 3 days afterward. I don't know why I think I can do that. 3 days afterwards. Fucking gravity indeed. It's one of my favorite lines of Saxon Hales is, "Screw gravity!" Not that it helps us here. Am I likely to get another life? I don't really want to game over. I don't know what the implications of gaming over are. Meant to ask Tass, how are you doing at Last Call BBS? That was like the one shining thing about getting sick around the 4th is I got to spend some time with that. And I've completed a few of the mini games, but not all of them. Need to refresh myself on how the hell you actually do transistor level stuff. A pain in the ass. Nope, thought I'd land on the fish. Did not land on the fish. Everything's terrible. No. That's pretty much it. He yells "screw gravity" and then does like a gigantic jump. Brave jump. Back when, you know, TF2 was fun. Fewer bots and whatnot. Well, they had a patch, like, a few weeks ago, which was pretty cool. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Oh, I lose my midway. Yeah, that's probably fine. Kind of decided I wasn't going to use life cheat for this, because I don't think this hack is hard enough to justify it. Doesn't help that I make bad decisions. I haven't played it since stream. Guess we did a little bit of the solitaire game and finished the models. Yeah, I finished the models. I got 10 wins in the base solitaire game, and I completed all of the dungeons and diagrams. That particular mini game definitely sung to me. And the models, you know, I thought I wouldn't like the models, but you know what? I really did. They were very enjoyable. Why was only one there? I'll mark her down, because I think something strange happened there. But yeah, like the... Oh, no, it's not one... Okay, never mind. That marker makes no sense, because that's later in the level where that actually is. So disregard first marker, because I forgot where I was going. Yeah, the one I'm a little bit ambivalent about is the Path of Flesh, or whatever it is. Beyond taking forever to boot, it's just very weird. I get that what they're doing, it's the cellular automata sort of thing, but the whole thing is so fucking weird. Like, he definitely nailed the feeling of going to a BBS and downloading random shit. Which is something I can definitely say I've experienced in my lifetime. Many, many a time. Nope. I don't trust the fish. In fact, a few times we actually got, like, viruses because we were a little bit too trusting as children. No! So... doing fine, still sick. Hope you're feeling better tomorrow so you can stream again. Didn't check out Mice yet, but have it downloaded. Oh, nice! Yeah, definitely play it. It's good. I'm pretty much doing Charlie West with a layover, but just don't sleep the night before and sleep on... Yeah, I can't sleep on flights all that well. I sleep for landing and takeoff, and that's it. It's really dumb. Wish it was better. Full glass of water. Good call. Drink water. Memories of Delete System 32. Oh, this is older. This is DOS. Was it DOS? I guess it... No, it actually was. This would have been Windows 3.1 time. This was pre-95. Was it? Oh, crap. I don't remember anymore. No, I think we got our modem with the Windows 95 computer. Though we had installed, what was it? NT4.0, which still had the Program Manager shell. So, yeah, I guess Delete System 32, but it was more like boot sector viruses. Like, things still exploited the DOS underpinnings more than using actual Windows stuff. I'd say that Windows viruses really came into their own with Love Letter, Alyssa, that sort of thing. Before that, it was mostly DOS stuff, just because it was a lot easier to write DOS viruses. Hijacking a boot sector is not that challenging in the grand scheme of things. I don't like these fish! Hey. That's a lot of slowdown. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Just turn off during flights and other transcripts. Oh, that is nice. That is a feature I would like to have. Then recently, most high school kids have never heard of dial tone. Oh, damn. Never gave to BBS as your early experience for AOL. Always fall asleep on flights. Sorry, I mean pass out due to the drinks. Flying, eat mother apex. I don't disagree with you, Fries. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, we didn't do AOL. Oh, let me read this first. I don't see any Minotaurs or Cyclops. But you girls should still be careful. I'm detecting anachronistic technology. Whoever this Hellspawn fella is, I'd imagine they're responsible. Go get him. I thought I said reasonable for a second. You know what? Let's play as K19 for a minute. 16? Forget the names. I'm not good at names with numbers. But let's play Mega Man instead of Mario for a moment. I remember those statues in the first game, though they have fewer nipples than last time. BBSs and AOL. So when I was a kiddo, we didn't do AOL first. I did eventually get on AOL, but at my dad's place because he had some free hours and whatnot. But we'd already been on the internet by then, and so the mystique of it was definitely a bit less. But CompuServe was also a great place to download random things that probably would infect your computer. And I got in so much trouble for downloading. I want to say it was like the whole 3 megabytes that was Duke Nukem 3D when it came out. Because the prior Duke Nukem games were really fun, the 2D ones, 1 and 2. So, what's up, Big Jarp? Yeah, how you doing? Imagine that you're responsible. Have incredibly high motion tolerance. Did you hear about the Unity thing? As in, the game engine? I don't believe I have. 5 doors stand before thee, each a competitor, yet only one leads forward. Heed these words. Oh boy, it's a logic puzzle. Choose not he who neglected his training. The arrogance of the victor shall be his downfall. Does arrogance have 2 R's? I guess it does. Merging with the adware company? Oh, that's not good. That's weird. No spoils for he who falls short of a medal. The jealousy of he who is overshadowed reaps no reward. I'm gonna pick door number 1 because none of that really conveyed anything useful to me, I guess. But first we're gonna walk to the very end just to see what we get. Spikes, okay. Try door number 1. I need to try all the doors, because I'm moderating. It doesn't really matter what I do. That should be backwards. Okay, I guess I probably should have read that a little more carefully. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe the trick was arrogance. Arrogance has... No, it doesn't. I guess it kind of has once in it if you take it apart. Alright, I'm tired of not being able to run it. Actually, yeah, I'm tired of not being able to run anymore. So, important thing about this game is you either have a choice between projectiles or P-speed. As nice as K16 is, she has no running speed. And in fact, when this was played as a Mystery Monday, I'm pretty sure one of the Sicari Remastered, the game 1 of this series, was played for Mystery Monday. I'm pretty sure I lost because, 1, I sucked at the boss, but 2, I chose K16, and she's just slower. So, I think I got it right. So I think it's 16. Kind of surprised there wasn't a checkpoint before the doors, but now that I know how they work, it doesn't surprise me entirely. Alright, well, I'm gonna do door number 2 next. But yeah, Unity merging with an adware company is really weird. Like, what company? Is it one I know about? What company even makes adware anymore? Like, adware kind of made sense back in the shareware days, but, nobody... I guess... No, never mind, mobile games exist. They're basically adware now, aren't they? Alright, reread this. Neglected his training. Arrogance of the victor shall be his downfall. No spoils for he falls short of a medal. Overshadow reaps them. I don't know. I'm just gonna do them linearly because as moderator, I need to go through all of them, but like I don't know what this is trying to tell me. Iron source. Oh, it took me here. They make some things. The browser search bar extensions have always been complete and utter cancer. Even the Neopets one was complete and utter cancer. I don't know why I thought that would work. Alright, later, Matt. So 1 is Victor. V neglects training. 4 falls short of a medal. 3 is overshadowed. Does that sound right? Maybe, but like 2 clearly was not the right one. Like your logic, I could see where you're going with it. It makes enough sense. But the nature of riddles is they don't always have to work out the way you hope they would, sadly. Number 2 was overshadowed. So I should pick 3 as the correct door, I'm gonna guess, based upon that. That's a lot of text. I'll have to read that in a second. I keep thinking it's going to be left here, but no, it's down. Alright, so 3 is correct. Lovely. Either way, I need to test the other 2 doors, so. Ironware Source is well known for another reason to develop install core or wrapper for bundling software installations. If you search for popular programs and link to a third-party site with the URL that ending like download b dot or hdownload, it may all have install core. That sounds an awful lot like the evil company that got bought SourceForge and started forcing installers on every single project there. Or why I don't trust SourceForge anymore and used to pretty much implicitly. Like, it used to be a great place to get software. And now it's not. Well, I get the fall short of a medal means that anything less than 3 probably was excludable. But other than that, I don't think I got the logic of it either, which I'll probably take a moment and try and think this through again. Neglected his training. I guess that would be the person who lost. Arrogance of the victor shall be his downfall, so that means not 1. No spoils for he who falls short of a medal means not 4 or 5. The jealousy of who is overshadowed reaps no words, so no 2. I don't know what the no training would indicate. Since fall short, I guess you could say fall short only means 4. Oh, what's up, Max? Almost missed you on that. Still need to rewrite how that works. Yeah, I really assumed it would be like a boss rush sort of thing, rather than a actual logic puzzle. But moderation does not demand that I understand the puzzle, it simply demands that I actually go and do this multiple times. Alright, and then we'll get hit by those things, so I'm not paying attention. Neglects was 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, most of it makes sense, but I really feel like fall short of a medal means both 5 and 4. Like, what am I doing? Fell off. One sec. Much better. What's that? Still recovering. with only one life, I won't be able to use the midway if I do get to one. This is not ideal. Maybe we should just sandbag. No, let's do that. I think you understand now. Excellent. But, yeah, still disappointing. Unity was like one of the 2 engines anyone used. Like Unreal, whatever current number, was the other one. There's a few open source engines depending upon like the game you want to make, but Unity was the only like generic, relatively free. I mean, I think the terms for indie people were relatively good from what I understood. Like they didn't take a percentage; it was like a flat fee if you actually made a game and sold it. Like the terms were acceptable for most people, and Unreal is just such a bigger burden to actually license and learn. It uses its own scripting language, and Unity, I think, just let you use C#, so you didn't have to actually learn anything if you already use C#. You know, environment notwithstanding, but... Still. Quite the bummer. Been a few minutes. Oh, how are you, Jupy? It's been a while, yeah. I've been meaning to look more into Godot, or Godot. Wish you could fully use a C# instead of also having to use that proprietary scripting language. Unity's full-on C#. Well, what you do is, you write a transpiler from C# to whatever their language is. That's the big brain move. Which probably wouldn't be that hard. Like, I'm pretty sure like C# has some AST parsers out there. Could take it down to a reasonable level and try to bring it back. This is not a good idea. It'd be fun, but it's not a good idea for any like actual trivial dev stuff. I should have used that to kill him. Nope, you can't jump in there. I really feel like I ran into this obstacle earlier in this game level. I saw the sign. Right, it arcs. Oh, what's up, New Pointless? Good, finish up with summer classes. Don't take MBA classes, kids. True that. What's up, New Pointless? HR classes. MBA is next. Oof. You want to use my C#, use SDK's first class support. I mean, they used to have, like, really nice first class support in the form of XNA. Like, XNA was legit a reasonable game engine that several people used. It's not an engine, like a reasonable support library to make fairly simple games. But that time has passed us, sadly. What? It's just a baby. Robot. Do we have the right time period? Of course we do. This one is strange. I don't trust babies. Hellspawn want blood. Hellspawn kill SD girls. Hellspawn rip out spines. Alright, it's a vampire baby. And I thought Nancy was a fucked up kid. Gee, oh well. Time to teach. Wait, where'd he go? That's a tank. You know, I didn't foresee that. Okay. What have I learned here so far? When the baby shows up, he's gonna throw bombs. God, this is a boss. I've done no damage. Alright, jumping on him is actually the right call. That's good. I'm probably not going to survive this round, but at least I've learned something. Definitely learned something. Develop neuroscience research applications really need good mobile support. That is kind of tricky there. If you had $1 for every time a baby said that to you. that would probably be a lot of dollars. Kind of hoping I'm gonna find a 1-up on the way. Though I'm kind of doubtful that's what's going to happen. Nope. Just the 1-up. She melts. I mean, she got hit by a cannon. You know, that's the kind of thing that happens. I got knocked down. I see what happened. I ran into... I am having a very hard time reading this. Yeah, nope, she melts. Alright. Decided that since I didn't get to keep all my convenient lives last time, I don't want to have to rebeat this level every time because I'm having a hard time reading the boss. I'm bad at custom bosses. I'll fully admit it. Also, it doesn't really matter if I take any hits. No, it does matter if I die. Clear this thing that happened. Degree of customization and modification of this hack is pretty intense. Oh yeah. No, it's like a total conversion hack. Like... Can I survive my own stupidity? No. No, it's a really cool hack. Definitely would recommend the series. I definitely had a lot of fun playing the original remastered. And playing through some of the K16 sequel. I think it's a sequel. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while. It had some problems on like real hardware, but that's one of those like, it's mildly annoying but not actually bad sorts of problems. I think like there was some weird sprite stuff that was happening. But yeah, still would recommend it. Boss graphics are on point, it's true. Total conversion mods as a kid, played several Command and Conquer Red Alert total conversions? Huh. That is not something I didn't even know there were mods for that game. It makes sense. This thing has like 10 hits. Okay, that didn't help. Alright, finally got one hit. You really have to land on the head part. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh, I got cut in half that time. That's kind of cool. Don't know why I got cut in half, but I got cut in half. Okay. So I think I kind of see what I need to do. One of the key things is run to the left instead of the right when I want to dodge things. Because running to the right means I'm moving with the thing's momentum as opposed to away from it, if that makes sense. Or, wait, that's like the opposite. No, I want to move towards it because that gives me more time to react, I think. We'll see. Thank God for being able to skip cutscenes. Alright, well that's already 2 hits. He throws the bombs definitely at me. Definitely at me. Okay, so I need to wait till the arc goes, and then I can try and run away. Except when it covers the entire screen. And this time I got electrocuted to death. Really some weird, different deaths. Granted that. Kind of surprised them running through the gamut, as opposed to simply sticking with being blown up. And or melting. Once I get hit once, I really should just not care. I get healed up at the end of this for free. Alright, maybe... Do I have an option to switch? I don't think I do. I think maybe switch to using K16. But... that's not going to help me right now. Go. This baby has my number. It was way too late. Like, basically you have to jump right as the head peaks, otherwise you need to wait the next cycle. There's not enough time. Or at least I'm not reacting within enough time for it. Being not reacting with enough time. Yeah. Still need to get the heart, even if there's no reason for it. I know I can't do that. To be frank, I just need to stand right here for the most part. Yeah, I can just stand on the tank. I can just stand on the tank. Does the front of the tank hurt me? The front of the tank doesn't hurt me. I think I want to change how I'm going to play this. Pepper bomb attacks a lot to deal with. Yep. Ow. There we go. The front of the tank does not hurt me. I feel the safest place... Okay, never mind. The safest place to be for the most part is the front of the tank. God. Except when that happens. Like, being at the front of the tank means... I'll be closer to when the baby jumps out. And for the most part, it's also like the safest spot when the bombs come out. Well, that was nice. Ah, crap. Alright, things to note, that there is a heart midway through the fight, so I probably should try and get that instead of, like, ducking away from it. But yeah, being next to the tank is definitely working out way better than trying to stay away from it. Ah, dang, I thought I'd get away with that. We're so close, too. Okay. Right next to the baby tank. That worked. Should not have gone for that. That was just bad after I missed the first one. Oh no! That worked? I'm just gonna let him have a cycle. There's no reason to rush it. said the man who rushed it. Oh no. And I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. He's not that many hits away from dying. I guess I just kind of miss software was like, here's a kind of crummy version. Oh, by the way, if you really actually like this, please give me $5. And to be fair, at times I did actually register or buy software. I bought a copy of Return to Crows from ID Software like a million years ago. Or was it Apogee? Doesn't really matter. One of the two. Dance on the tank. When the tank is the safest place to be. Okay, it's not quite... Can I get behind the tank? I can ride the tank. No! No! I wanted that. Pityware? Yeah. Now we're talking about the latest and last, sadly, Zachtronics game, Last BBS. Last Call BBS. And it definitely has that feeling of downloading shareware. In fact, several of the games have cracked intros, which are a lot of fun. Once played a game where the creator asked for a postcard. His game was beloved and had tons of postcards he collected. That's awesome. Yeah, postcardware was definitely a unique thing. Where just like, it was pretty clear. It's like, I don't expect to make any money out of this. I just want to see that people are enjoying it. And that's definitely a really kind way of going about it. It was a fun license sort of thing back in the day. Especially because an awful lot of that software wasn't very good. It's like, please give me $15 for this RPG I made in Visual Basic. And you're like, no, I don't think we'll be doing that. Alright, this is why we shouldn't do what I'm trying to do here. It's not working. Trying to just jump on the tank repeatedly is not clever. I swear to God, I keep doing it wrong by one. But some of it was pretty good. After all, a decent amount of shareware did eventually become like full games. Doom is probably the best example of shareware success. Commander Keen games were good too. Apparently they released the source code for the 3.5 part of the game, Keen Dreams, which I played at some point. It wasn't terribly good. You had to collect a whole bunch of spud bombs to throw at a big potato. And that's not a joke. There's no euphemism. It's just that's the entire plot of the game is Keen doesn't like vegetables. And he has a bad dream and needs to blow up the king of the spud people. Which is silly. Okay. Those track really well. Nope. I was expecting it to explode, not bisect. Well. It is what it is. One of those sort of unfortunate things about moderation is An awful lot of the ways you get lives in these games are not... Well, especially this one, because like the gems take you to the bonus stages where you'll get more gems and stuff, but you can't really do that with moderation. You need to die at midways, and then do you really want to beat the level again just for the gems? Let's focus this time. Alright, well that was my first mistake. And that was my second. Let's try not to make it my third. I think I beat him. What? You know, of all of the things that could have happened to that tank, I really wasn't expecting him to pull a Robotnik. Huh. Go figure. Ah, you're back. We have guests. Greetings. I am Eclipse of the Lunar Cult. Okay. And I am Tarissi of the Miraksa clan. Well met. Eclipse, we met a while back. I'm pretty sure she was in the first game. Ah, that we did. I have been searching for the galaxy for something. The Eye of Balance. Alas, my friend here was unsuccessful, and so did we combine our efforts. Wait, slow down. What's the Eye of Balance? What does this have to do with us? I think it's less of a lemo buy, it's more of a, I must go, my people need me. Oomph. It is one of 3 holy artifacts I possess. One of the others, the Eye of Nova. The final and most dangerous, the Eye of Serpos, is carried by K16 here. And the thing she has in her hair. Oh. Convenient. I don't like it. I want to get rid of it. It is safest with you, trust me. Now back to the Eye of Balance. The strongest of the 3 is gone. Indeed gone from this universe. We now believe it has been displaced in time, taken by your foe. Okay. TS-94 has it. Cool. Yes, and what's more, we believe she is subservient to the lost goddess, Detracia. Detracia? I'm gonna have to say that more than once. Oh, I guess that's a picture. You must proceed with caution. TS-94's power holds devastating potential. Another crazy goddess. We'd better take our Buckethead before we have another Niskurda incident, huh? Some things do not add up. My search brought me to forested planet, Brambir. The planet had faint traces of the Eye of Balance, but all I found were remnants of a long-dead civilization. Well, Mishai, let us cease with the mindless speculation and get back to the matter at hand, hmm? Oh, okay. Still can't stab anybody. Destracia, huh? I've heard that name a few times. This is all quite scary. I'll have to do some more reading. Please stay safe out there. If you need a wand and a broom, you know just who to call. Ghostbusters! I met Eclipse when I was in space. Oh, so it was part of the K16 spin-off one. Okay. She looks scary, but she's actually quite nice. She reminds me of you a little. Anyway, I'm ready to head back out when you are. We learned the Lost Palace of... God, I can't say that. Destratia has recently become magically active. Our belief is that the other Niskura invasion weakened the walls of our reality. She was able to open a small gateway to the Void of Illusion, where she is imprisoned. Just enough for TS-94 to travel through Zyria, has given us permission to study the shards of Serpos, but will need more time in the meantime. You should continue on your mission. Time itself is at stake. I have been told you have found and defeated Kashai the Foul. My many thanks. He was a member of my clan, shunned for his barbaric ideology. I pray that your perception of my people has not been marred by his repulsive ways. A little bit. Thus, I'll try and help our guests research these shards of Serpos as best I can. Granted, I don't really know anything about magic or any of that nonsense. The warp station, however, might be able to tell us something. I'll see if it's picked up any interesting energy readings from our time using them. All right. Cool. That's another world clear. Guess we're gonna go to something fishy. I don't like the sound of this. I kinda wanna shoot. Oh, right, she can't swim. We'll go with it. Something different. It's good to make sure this will actually work, too. It's interesting to have water levels and a character who can't actually swim. So the level design has to be kind of built around that concept. Ooh, like little Ferris wheels. But I can't shoot. Brave jump. Even that rock pattern speaks to me. It says rocks. It probably says other things too, but it mostly just says rocks. Yeah, I want to get up there. You know, shorter jump. Is that the only jump height I have? Guess that works. Ooh, a key. She doesn't float with the key. I wonder if this is an advantage or a disadvantage. Probably a disadvantage in the grand scheme of things. Jump! Really? I felt like I was almost there last time. Nope. I cannot get this. Put a marker down just to, for curiosity's sake, because like, I feel like maybe she can't jump on things. You can't jump on fish. The general rule, you cannot jump on fish. Can I jump on fish? Not these. These are spiky fish, clearly. This would be good to... Oh, I need the key for this. Kind of assumed that would be a secret exit, but I guess not. Bonk. That would have been a lot of stabbing. Saved me a bunch of time. Yeah. Wait, I forgot I can... I guess I was sparkly and kind of thought I was immune to things. I don't know why I assumed that. Interesting. I'm gonna go to swimming. I think I like swimming better. Not to mention this does have a secret exit. We can go through and do it the robot way next time. It's way faster to swim. can stab fish. We can fillet them. Beautiful. And delicious. And I feel you could do all of... Yeah, like, it's reasonable to do this. But I don't want to. God, I kind of wonder if due diligence really does mean I need to, What's down there? It's my character sprite's too big to actually fit down there. Yeah, character sprite's too big to go through there. Almost got... Yeah, still got by it. What is this object? Oh, that's why she was sparkly. Not that it helps me, but it does make more sense now. Something I'd never bothered to experience before that moment. And the midway. That would have saved me some time. Careful. We'll go under this last one. I think what I'm going to do is actually get all of the gems. I'm pretty sure it still has 2 exits. If I don't see a reasonable second exit, I'll just bail. Ow. I'm just having fun with having projectiles. That was a puzzle. Okay, need a key. I stabbed the fish first, though. Sicari, stabber of fish. He does not cotton. Fish. Like the opposite of a pescatarian. There we go. So I didn't see a second. I still want to play the gem thing. We'll test the midway in a minute. Bonuses are fun. There's still one I haven't seen. Which I don't think is this one. I think this is the one I've seen the most. I.e., how many of these coin things can you shove in your face as quickly as possible? I find traveling downward works well, because you can go a lot faster traveling down than any other way. Alright. There's definitely where to go get your bonus lives. A lot of coins. No, I didn't mean to jump. Level clear. Beautiful. Now to get the midway really quick. Also, I was dumb because, like, the symbol for you beat... there's a secret exit is over there on the right with the key. Which I definitely was not paying attention to. Classic combo of keys and water. Though admittedly most keys would probably rust. At least a bit. I'm gonna wait. I still took damage for that. I was about to say, this level is a lot more fun with projectiles, and then I immediately lose my projectile. Doesn't really matter, though, because the entire reason we're back in here is to test the midway, which will take all of about a minute. Cool, that's a good thing. In, we'll start select. That probably looks like a midway. Does look like a midway. We're good. Ow. Alright. Ooh, shiny. Everyone loves good palette cycling. Though I think it's using even time in all space, the color space, which is an interesting decision. Okay, don't want to do that. Unstebbable. Ooh, number of platforms. Alright, that's a chuck. Really don't like those things. At least you can spin jump on them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is running linearly through a decent chunk of it by using addition and whatnot instead of coming up with a specific color pattern, but I could be wrong. You know, there were a lot of things I could have expected out of that. That wasn't one of them. I was legitimately expecting to maybe be able to kill that thing with that, but I guess not. What are these things in SMW anyway? Gotta hide from the horrible, horrible number of platforms. Right, he's got spikes on him. You know, I just kinda want these guys dead. Well, that would have been embarrassing. I've always wanted to visit this place. It's like a wellspring of magic. Hundreds of mages usually come here every day. Hopefully, after this is all over, I'll be able to visit this place proper. Oh. It's kind of cool. Cave stomping kittens. The stomping cave kittens. Recently played ZSNES on DOSBox for shits and giggles. It ran pretty well. I'm not surprised. ZSNES was very performant. Like, any flaws that ZSNES, any sins we can say it commits, have to do with... we're largely in the service of performance. Just to be blunt, you shouldn't run it on any system you need to have any level of trust on. I wouldn't want to run a ZSNES binary and then visit my bank's website, but, you know, there go the kittens. I'm not sure I've improved the situation. Oh, I guess I must have gotten it, whatever it was. In retrospect... Oh, I hate these things. Do I need that 4? I needed that 4, huh? Has RCE flaws? Yes. Yes, it does. I think more than one person has put together a proof of concept demonstrating that you can get remote... Well, not really remote code execution. Maybe through netplay, actually. But you definitely can get local execution if someone's willing to run your ROM that has problems. I wonder if I could kill these things with a shell. Whee! was in here anyway. Like, I imagine if you just stick to, like, classic hacks, you'll probably be fine. But, okay, they don't hurt you if you're just standing here. That's nice to know. Because I need that. No! Probably still need some privilege escalation. I mean, to do certain things nowadays, yeah, I suppose. Windows' security has definitely changed how it does things a lot more than it used to, where everybody ran as admin and whatnot, but there's other mitigations. I still wouldn't run it, but that's just me. There's other better pieces of software to emulate SNES games in the event that you need to, with any amount of accuracy. When I need to do like debugging stuff, I'll just reach for MSNS. It does it well enough. In fact, it even emulates things slightly more accurately in some ways than the SD to SNES does, which is vexing, to be honest. Was using the NES version, MESN, to do all of my Zelda 2 stuff when I was needing to debug things. And aside from the fact that reading the I.O. port always gives you the number hex 40, it works pretty well. I just like wrote a version that kind of cheats around that particular problem. Doing it for fun because you had the DOS binary, fair enough. Yeah, I definitely ran it on like Windows 98 back in the day. Played a decent chunk of Final Fantasy V that way. Ooh, hey, we get to play this. Nice. It's a witch level. It was interesting. Oh, dang it. She's not flying yet. She just shoot. Okay. Back in the day, it didn't even support some of the layering stuff, right? So for Final Fantasy V, if you didn't know where you were going, you couldn't do the ship graveyard because you couldn't see where you were going. It was a different time. Ah, damn it. Just a dead end back there. You came out here for nothing. And now I'm setting cold? Oh, getting cold. Oh, hey, Anna, you got that broom of yours handy. It's not like we're of any use right now. Hey, Anna, me and Kari just arrived here. She's not in the best of moods right now. Don't worry, though. A grumpy Sicari is nothing that hugs and kisses can't fix. I mean hugs, just hugs. Eat. Ooh, those are nice fans. Remember the ship graveyard? Oh yeah. I mean, it's basically the first real dungeon you encounter. This is the second dungeon, period. But because of the water effects, which I think use some amount of color math to do transparency stuff, or something like that, don't quote me, you had to disable like layer 2 to be able to see what you were doing in ZSNES. Oh right, no projectiles affect those things. Being blue protects you from yellow projectiles. Some slowdown right there. You can turn off a layer. Yep, that's exactly it. That's how I did it back in the day. But if you didn't know, it's kind of wandered around forever. Like the kid who didn't get Flash in Pokemon and tries to go to the Dark Cave. Not that I ever did that in a Pokemon game. Like Pokemon Gold, which I played on a no cache back in the day. Oh, I probably should sandbag and get the midway tested. Like I said, it was a different time. No caches emulators are really nice, though. They're very much outshadowed by basically everything else these days. But back in the day, his emulators were great because they were really low resource. I had a 386 that basically couldn't play any games, but it could play Pokemon using no cache GMB like a champ. I mean, being an RPG, you didn't really care if it was a little bit slow. In fact, I think I could actually run it at frame advance, or what's the phrase I'm looking for? Oh god, I'm dead. You gotta be fast there. Frame skip to go faster. Different time. The best thing about that computer, of course, was the fact that it could run WordPerfect 5.1, which remains, to this day, the best, the single best word processor ever made. Some people might say Vim, some people might say, I'm just gonna take a hit to be able to do this. Notepad, nobody's going to say Word. But WordPerfect was just fantastic. Until WordPerfect 6. WordPerfect 6 was crap. Hey, how'd they get here? Oh, hey Anna, turns out there was a way around after all. This is awkward. Awkward smile. Smile. Emacs crowd feels slighted. I forgot about Emacs. Emacs exists if you want something that runs Lisp and also is a word processor. But only if you want those two things together in one package. It really is a fantastic Lisp environment. I guess this is the seedier part of Moonlight City. Be careful, girls, and don't walk into any of those shady buildings. Focus on the mission at hand, yeah? Let's not do any street walking on accident. Oh, wait. You know, I was kind of expecting that to be a POW block. What the hell is this thing? Oh god, it's that block. I hate that block so much. Now they know what it is. You want to cripple your control pinky? Some people want to do that. I don't know why, but some people do. Right, those don't fall. Gotta remember these things. It's a very chill track. I'm enjoying it. Oh. Oh, you're getting stabbed. Self-modifying software suit sounds cool in theory. Just don't have patience to learn it. I mean, that's pretty much how some people go. They just like, no, I'm gonna make my own software for this. And if you're in Windows, like the amount of effort it takes to make your own basic notepad clone isn't that bad. You can't spin jump on those. Stephen T. Levege uses Notepad in his C++ videos? Huh. It's a way to go. I think writing code in Notepad is a little bit needlessly sadistic, masochistic in this day and age. But to be fair, I still do occasionally. If I'm on Windows, I'll probably bust that out if it's just editing something really quick. One of the Python scripts I have that does a thing or two. It's easier than getting into it. Though I imagine now, thinking about it, I probably would just use the Windows for Linux or Linux for Windows stuff and pop open a shell to get Vim now, because that's just a little bit easier. No. Okay, don't try to spin jump on the blenders. Huh. Oh, I need to ditch this thing. Alright, well, so much for that brilliant plan. Little kick they do, I'm not a fan of. Huh. We blew up. I know that some other writers swear by their piece of software. Like, I want to say George R. R. Martin, like, uses WordStar or something. I hate that kick. Alright. I've been sitting for an hour and a half. I'm going to get up for a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Uses WordStar because it has no features and doesn't distract him. I mean, that's like the best part of any actual word processor. That's why I like WordPerfect 5.1 because it has almost no features that distract you. You do most of your stuff by showing codes and like you don't spend time formatting. It doesn't yell at you. Just it lets you write words. Which is the point of a word processor. Writing code, you want other things, but you know, if you just write words, you want to be able to write words. You make an argument for spell checking, but honestly, he has an editor. He doesn't really need to do his own spell checking if you don't feel like it. Probably should still, but you know, he doesn't have to. You can get a big bounce off those, but you can't, like, re-grab. They're weird. Avoid the box. Don't need the box. The tech lets you focus on content and not get just... Yeah, that's... You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There we go. Now we've properly done this. Yeah, LaTeX is fantastic if you're willing to sit down and do it. One of the coolest and dumbest ICFP things that I think I've ever seen was the guy who decided that he would do his entire ICFP contest entry in LaTeX. Which he didn't fully manage to do because he had to write a couple Perl scripts to cover up features that LaTeX doesn't have, like any level of interactivity or networking, which were necessary for that contest. In that contest, you were building a Mars rover thing, and he built his entire project in LaTeX. That was really dumb. What I just did was really effing dumb. Like LaTeX for scientific papers and white papers. I mean, basically anything you want to have that like academic look, it's absolutely perfect. You're not going to get that using Word, not without a lot of work. Or someone else to build templates for you. Resumes look good in LaTeX. Like, it's a really fantastic thing for its niche. And it can also be a programming environment for helping lead around Mars rovers if you're feeling incredibly spicy. That really shouldn't have worked. Also not sure where the key is yet. So I'm going to backtrack a bit, or maybe there's a spot I didn't see. Definitely won't be able to backtrack past here. Because I hit both of those instead of one. If I'd only hit one, I could have gone back, but no. Guess I don't need this anymore. Just gonna ditch it and beat the level conventionally. Been using LaTeX to make invoices for some consulting work you've been doing. That seems like a very professional way of it. When I last did any amount of invoicey type consulting, I basically just found an online invoice maker and used it. It spit out PDFs after I did that, but honestly, given the relatively low volume of what I was doing, it was the most reasonable way of it. Yeah, no! A tiny bounce kills me every time. But if I had more of a recurring sort of business that way, I definitely would look into a more professional looking sort of thing. Still better than using like mail merge and shit. I really hate these sprites. Wasn't ready. Definitely need at least a little bit of health to make my way back here. Out of curiosity, can you kill these guys? Nope. Completely immortal. Okay, let's try this. See if I can bounce off the near one. No. Let's go off. We gotta go off the far one. Ooh, wait. If you spin jump on them, they explode immediately? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Surprised it took me this long to discover that. But it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Okay. Gotta relax. Take it easy. Jump to the far one. Make our way back. And I have enough to take a hit here, so I won't care. Alright, secret exit completed. Beautiful. Dang it, I didn't actually want to do the level. Looking for a pit, because I just want to get out of here. I do like the hat throwing. The hat throwing is really cool. You press back, press right. Oh, you press right on the thing and it takes you to the level corresponding to it, right? This makes sense. Alright, Backstreet Blast. Alright! Alright, so don't you lag now. I always appreciate little setups at the beginning of stages to show you the gimmick. Just because it's convenient. And you understand what you're in for. It's one of the things I liked most about Sickos, was every level, it was really clear how what the gimmick was and how the gimmick worked within like the first minute of play. I guess we know the midway works, we can go for the gems. Crap. The goal was to not get hit that many times by the fiery things, but fair enough, didn't work. My quantum gem emeralds. And if I stuff it, I don't care too much. I'll still get the midway. Was this guy here last time? I don't think this guy spawned last time. Put a marker down to check earlier in the VOD. Now I actually care about living, so... Yeah, leftward spawns are kind of awkward in this game. They kind of work, but not always. I wonder who MLS is. There's no MLF. It's for multilateral force. It was a thing that mattered once, a million years ago. Alright. Go for that. Bonk. Bonk. Chuck the key away, because I don't need it. Alright, got all of the gemeralds. I feel like this could have been more challenging right here. Still duck and cover, just to be sure. So we're talking about MLF. Oh, right. One of those I should have just gone for it. For fuck's sake! Can't wall jump to save my life. Okay. Didn't hold left enough. The more I think about it, the more I think those are probably supposed to be like spinning blades, but all I can see is symbols. Cannot get my wall jump on to save my life. Which is precisely what happened there. I did not save my life. Alright, let's see. So there's 5 hidden levels. Like, there's like 10-ish exits left for me to get, I guess. After this final confrontation. There's probably a smart way to go about this, because I want to, like, not get a secret exit and a secret ending first. Get the conventional ending first. The more I think about it, the more I kind of want to do some Monkey Island soon. Especially because what would most likely happen while I'm in California for Thursday has got to be something that I can do on a computer, which I think would probably be like Hawaluta's request most easily. So I gotta think about that. I could technically like do Celeste or something too, but okay. Right. Very different this time. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's a very Crash mechanic. It is strange Because, like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. It does feel an awful lot like the carryable TNT blocks, and those are weird, but eh. Does not work well for me. Prisma. Ooh. Unreal Tournament music. I see you're in the future. In the far future. Do not get complacent. This future shall cease to exist, shall our enemy get her way. We will not allow that to happen. Got it. Don't let bad future happen. I've played Sonic CD. I know how this works. Plus, you get Unreal Tournament music in the future, which is pretty awesome. Man. That game had such good drum and bass music. Just put me on Facing Worlds, leave me there for a year, I'd be a relatively happy man. After all that thinking, that was what I could come up with. These duck shooters are slow. Oh, right. Are they steppable? No, definitely don't think they're steppable. I'm just gonna jump on them. You can stand on them, though, which means I think they're that sprite from, the Mario 2 type sprite, the Sniffit. Which is apparently customizable. Or just really likes being slow if I'm adjacent. Okay. Oh. I kind of assume... You know, that wasn't smart. Ooh, a P-switch. And some weird layer 3 things. What? I stabbed! I stabbed, damn it. Guess it makes sense why we can't kill the Sniffits now. At least we know that. One of those things I miss from UT is alt fires, which definitely didn't seem to come through into TF2 very much. Aside from, like, the metered things, like the ball from the Sandman and whatnot. But there were some really cool alt fires. Like, you get the plasma gun, which normally would fire a projectile straight forward. But its alt would produce this big globe. Oh, never mind, you can't go up there. And if you shot the big globe with the linear laser thing, it would become a big explosion. It was a lot of fun. Or just the flat cannon in general. The flat cannon was a lot of fun. You could definitely see traces of that sort of thing in other games, like Overwatch. Not Junkrat, the other guy. The portly guy, if I recall correctly. His weapon feels a lot like the flak cannon in that game. From UT. Then again, he also gets the conventional weapon from the Scorpion's weapon from Mortal Kombat. Alright, so here's the question. What do I want to do with this thing? What does it do? Well, whatever it does, this was the wrong place to use it. No, clearly there's a secret up there. There is not clearly a secret up there. Nothing quite like nailing with some of the all-fire with the flat cannon. Yep. Oh, that was so much fun. It did so much damage. But it was not a very easy to hit projectile most of the time. And telefragging. Telefragging was just fun. Like, you don't get to pull it off very often, but when you did, Oh man, was it great. The telolocator, you would drop a little token to say where you wanted to come back to, and then you could use the teleport button to teleport back. Of course, if you had like a flag or something, you'd drop it the moment you try to teleport, because that'd be stupid. But if you happen to teleport on top of somebody who is standing on top of your little token, you just kill them instantly. Shower of gives. It was so much fun. I love how the first one gets the air, but the second one doesn't. It's like, nah, I'm just not gonna make it. I also liked how the game had like reasonable bots. Like you could actually have some fun turning on the mission mode, playing against the bots with your friends and whatnot. They weren't great. I mean, no bots for those sorts of things really are. I don't know what the time of that is, but it was still a lot of fun. Not to mention the mission mode wasn't just like fun stuff. What if Overwatch 2 would be kind of similar to that? I understand like the mission mode is the key, I guess, only thing anyone's really excited about in Overwatch 2, because otherwise it's just like Overwatch 1 plus DLC or something weird like that. But I stopped paying attention to Overwatch like 2 or 3 years ago, so I don't really know. One of those, you're trying to make yet another game that uses ultimates and timers, and no, don't do that. Please just don't do that. The competitive aspect of that just kind of ruins it. Because everything eventually becomes about timing your skills. Oh! You know, I'll take a hit to not die. Huh? What the hell's that? I want the big red button. I just have to be better at this game to get the big red button, because I really want the big red button. I don't know what it does, but I want it. I guess I'll still walk forward just in case the non-big red button path matters. But I really want that big red button. Alright, midway. Completely ignoring everything Blizzard makes has been easier and easier over time. That is true. I would say it started with Diablo 3 having an auction house, but that's just me. I was playing through Diablo 3 with a couple friends when it came out, and then it just, one of them went to the auction house and was like, yeah, I'm just better than you guys now, because I spent money. And I'm like, well, that's not very fun. So, and yes, I need the P-switch. I thought I had a bit more time than I had on that, but I'll come back for it, whatever the hell it is. It seems important. It is, after all, a big red button. Anything I've learned from movies and video games is big red buttons are important. God, I hate these things. Can I forget? Oh, I can, oh, they're orange, I can stab them! Oh, this is probably the boss. Hey there, what the hell are you? Many dots. Alright. Alright. Let's get this over with. This thing's creeping me out. Alright, Prisma has like 4 hits. You can jump on her when she's green. She turns into the blob. And tells me exactly what she's going to do, which is useful. Okay, she's a blob now. Goes to the corners, and DVD logos me. What? Oh, more DVD logoing. I was not prepared for this amount of DVD logoing. Well, I got 2 hits. I don't think I'm gonna get a third. Okay. Oh, it's one of these bosses. Okay. I know how to handle this. Until they started coming from the bottom of the screen. Now I'm not sure how to handle it. Remerges. Slowly. Alright, spikes from the left. I'm better at this than radial motion. This shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever watched this stream. Oh crap. There go my plans. Design of D3 was deliberately crippled for the existence of the auction house. They had to rebalance it after. Yeah, once they rebalanced it, there was like fun stuff, and the effects on items in those games are really interesting, but massively overshadow your stats to an absurd extent. There's only one item that matters. It's your primary weapon. And then everything else is the weird effects like slotted gems have, or your belt has a gremlin that explodes for 4,000% damage, and there's cool stuff going on, but it's not that much fun. Unless you get good random crap. It's not the sort of hack you would play, but you've seen the boss before. No, I haven't been watching any Sayonara. I've heard good things. And I know a lot of people were very excited to play it when before it came out, but I have not looked into it. I think the last Kaizo custom boss that I've seen was... oh, I guess the one from the relay race. And that was really cool. Just realized the game doesn't use the standard power-up system, so what's the item heart? Alright, so the heart item is literally the heart item I could get earlier, which restores 20 HP. And because I haven't gotten hit recently, I have one of those in my box. This dude do his thing. But I can demonstrate it in a second because there's no real downside. See? Boop. Heart. Yeah, that entire thing was awesome. This boss is really cool too, since we're actually talking about, you know, this video game. Though it does become slightly more of an auto-scrollery type thing. This is the opposite of the rotation I was expecting. I guess it rolls die and decides. Okay. Now DVD logos, which I am apparently helpless to avoid. And it does another weird bounce thing, but I think the corner is actually completely safe. Yep, that's basically it. You healed up 20 in reserve. I should not have stopped to read that. Because now I'm like one cycle behind and did not get the hit. Mistakes were made. But yeah, that's basically it. And the only utility for it really is if you're in a boss and you need that extra 20. If you can hold on to it. Not a bad thing, it just is. So what's the deal with the Sayonara boss? I'm curious. Or Sayonara 2. Okay. Then she goes down. Right. A bunch of them go off the screen, and now these guys DVD. Alright, didn't have space for that. Needed to play it faster. Okay. Nope, not gonna fall down now. That'd be too easy. Oh, this again. Which I can't dodge. I've got to come up with something to do there. It's a large 30-hit heart with multiple attacks at a checkpoint at 20? Oh. Well, that's kind of them. I have a checkpoint at 20. That's still a lot of hits. So it's like random attacks, or it does attacks in phases, like this boss right now, I guess. We're seeing it run through the things, but in a very linear order. jumps. Now, the funny thing is whenever you go to a boss here, you heal up entirely, but you don't get to hold on. Like, you're not guaranteed to get to hold on to your item. Which is why I'm just going to rush this, because now I get healed up. Mid-boss checkpoint, yeah. Summons a reskinned Mari Ball for the last 10. Oh! No. Just no. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Alright, left or right? Right. Alright, now the DVD logo. I guess just jump through the middle? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do and I'm just being dumb. Yeah, this is... I can just literally stand here. I'm getting like Popeye vibes with this giant fist thing. Popeye is a strange feller. Huh. You can't see the spike underneath the boss thing. I suppose that's worth a little marker. Not terribly important, but as far as layering constraints go, that might be something to think about. I would definitely rather see the spike than the boss's HP. Especially on a boss like this, you're either going to beat it or you're not. It's an auto-scrollery boss. Okay. DVD logos. By the first one. Okay, what's the next phase? Popeye. Okay. One more hit. That goes fast. Alright, I'm gonna take the gamble on it. Oh no! It didn't reflect. Yep, I shouldn't have taken the gamble on it. Yep. Oh shit, boss battle indeed. Alright, I need to learn how to dodge the initial DVD logo attack. That's really all there is to it. In the interest of actually winning, I'm going to try and avoid getting hit here. Never mind, no one cares. Not going to get my bonus HP thing. Really should have saved it, but what can you do? Those AIs are weird. I wonder what triggers their proximity sensor. Back to the boss. Just got to avoid the DVD logos. That's all there is to it. Like, most of these phases I understand well enough. Okay, this one. Stand in the middle. Nope. Here, I think I remain steadfast that standing here is safe if it's doing that exact thing. I guess the left side isn't safe. Having a bit of an icicle fall situation with that one. Okay, and then up for upper spikes. Okay, and then left spikes with DVD. No, just left spikes. I don't know why I thought I could duck. Okay, now right spikes with DVD. Okay, that almost worked. I think Popeye. Honk. Okay. What, seriously? Didn't think it was gonna bounce twice. I'm really reacting wrong there. I think... Oh, for Pete's sake. My recklessness will be my undoing. Alright, well, now I can't take too many more risks. Managed to evaporate my entire lead there. Of course, it takes 2 steps. It's 2 steps too many. This is definitely an area where you just want to first cycle everything. Gotta crash. Alright. See you later, Tass. Sleep well. Gotta get back to focusing on Prisma. Okay. We are going to learn how to not fuck this up. One cycle. Now DVD. Maybe I'm not gonna learn how not to fuck that up. Just if I learn how not to fuck all of the other ones up, then it'll be fine. Bonk. Now top icicles. Bottom icicles, which I wasn't adequately prepared for, apparently. 6 of those. Okay, then... right icicles, none beef. Okay. And right icicles. Complete with DVD logo. I think she Popeyes? Yeah, she Popeyes. Bonk. Alright. So now... if I say this but faster... I dodge that. DVD logoing. The weird thing. I still think this corner is going to protect me. Okay, this corner protected me. Now she Popeyes. Cool. Bonk. Oh. I guess she's doing that now. Some bosses do that. They just shed their mass as they die. In the words of Eggman, they're not gonna get away with this. But world clear. Now to find out what the deal with that red thing was. Because, like, this is the end, I believe. So I've counted right. Like, each world has 6 exits. 30 exits, I guess now. 30... 25 exits normally. Add 5 more for the bonus area. That's 30. That's 35. How many exits does this thing actually have? There's 46 exits. Maybe I can't count. How many does the thing overlay say I have? It says I have 24. Felt like I had more than that, but 24 sounds right, actually. I want to see what the deal with that red thing is. The red thing is important to me. Since I now know that the red thing is the only thing that matters, I'm going to try and save health so that I can rush through that and not use the P-switch until I need to. God, I hate snippets. Just keep stabbing. Oh right, I have no idea how to get through that part without getting hit. I never did. Now we just wait. We wait. And think. Wait a cycle because these guys. Alright. Alright, kill this guy. Nope! Fell off of him and never got my jump back. I kept pressing when I was in the air. That was a really dumb way to die. What if I did it that way? Huh. We were talking about C# earlier, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I guess I could try using C# instead and see what happens with that. Somebody's stuck using Windows anyway, right? Wouldn't be that hard to get it rigged up to the rest of the system, or at least test that the C# version does something different. Since, I'm thinking about the Zelda 2 stuff, right? I kept having those problems where it would stall. Oh. What's up, Mr. Hank Scorpio? You already know there's no way you could possibly test. Hey, I should turn that off before it breaks something. Hello, Hank. How you doing, Scruff? So I'll wait a sec because when it comes to raids, there's usually a amount of delay with ads and whatnot. How you doing, Keeks and Pix? Pix1Rix. What's up, Hank? How was your stream? What were you up to? Hope you had a good, fun stream. I'm just moderating Sicari. How deep into Sicari? This is exit 24, and I've, I think, done all of the at least obvious secret exits up to this point. I'm just moderating this hack, and when you rated me, it procced the message box, because that's a thing we do here. Using the power of USB to SNES, usually it pops up a message box saying something like, thank you for the raid, or it was like, Mr. Hank Scorpio and 7 friends just raided this message box, but because Sicari uses, I believe, the layer 4 message box tech, which is really cool stuff, it doesn't work. So, good enough. Finished Unknown and started Scary Bosses. Oh, fun. I've heard of Scary Bosses. I don't know if I know Unknown. But that should be a good time. Gotta go to work? Alright. Well, have fun. Say have fun at work. Yeah, have fun at work. Hopefully work is fun. Could be worse. But yeah. We do a lot of USB to SNES stuff here. I usually play on hardware, real-ish hardware. Excuse me for a second, I need to actually be fast here. There we go. I got the red thing. I don't know what the red thing did. I feel unfulfilled because I got the red thing and I have no idea what it does. Need some experience to making hacks that teach you some of the tech used in advanced hack making, like layer 4 message boxes. Oh, those are still so cool. I guess I should explain really quick. The Super Nintendo is a tile-based engines thing, so you can kind of see like the things that are moving right now, sprites, the red tacos, Sicari herself, and then you have a couple different backgrounds. So you can see there's a background layer we're standing on that's one. Then there's another background layer, the near buildings, and an even farther background layer, the far buildings. And then on top of that, there might be a fourth background layer, I don't know. Probably not, actually, because the layer 4 has 6 boxes. But midway through rendering the screen, you can tell it you want to switch your mode from a 3 background to a 4 background mode. And you can then use that 4th background to render your text, because your text is just black and white. And the problem with the using the 4 backgrounds is that you only can use 4 colors, well, really 3 colors per background. But with text, you don't care about that. It's black on white. Done. So I think that should explain the basics of that. Now let's go around the clock. But I think the layer 4 thing is just on SMW Central. Ooh, conveyor belt. And I suspect, like the more advanced message box stuff, it's a matter of just including it. And oh, thank you for the follow. Like I said, here you can even see it now. Notice how it basically eats the entire stripe of the screen and not like a letterbox thing from normal Mario World. So thank you for the quick demonstration, and thank you for the follow. But most of the extended message box stuff, you just have to include it as an ASM file somewhere. These guys don't throw stuff at me, do they? Good they don't. I mean, it's a clock level. Why isn't it playing Bloody Tears at me? There is, after all, only one track in Castlevania. Loved it. It's really clever. I was pretty shocked at how cool it was. It came out, I want to say, like 2 C3s ago. In case you're not big into SMW hacking stuff, C3 is the sort of yearly show and tell exhibition where people generally release cool tech like that. And hacks. Lots and lots of hacks. The current moderation queue for SMW is just standard is 25 deep. And I just fell off. And I'm getting some weird flickering. I wonder if that's my... Yeah, something weird's going on there. A marker for that. I don't think it's really something important, but I'm still gonna do it. Nope. I'm gonna keep falling off. But yeah, something weird is happening with the sprite clearing routine. I'll have to come back and see if it's me or the game. Want to do more thing? You want more things that are shown up in C3 to be released in some sort of unfinished, but here you go anywhere on SMW section, Central. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. You want SMW Central for the first time yesterday, and the tech made your brain hurt after. There's an awful lot of tech that you can do with SMW. You don't have to. There's a lot of really good stuff made with just lunar magic. VLDC, for instance, graphics aside, all of the game design stuff has to be done purely in the editor. And there have been some really good vanilla E levels. Like, nobody changed much other than, like, palettes and some graphics, and it's fine. Or even some where they didn't change either. I still swear I can stand on that bell. I can stand on that bell. There might be something secret-y up there. Nope. Worth a shot. Yeah, it would be nice if an awful lot of the C3 stuff was put somewhere else, and basically, after it's released on C3, the only way you'd know if you ever wanted that kind of thing is if you've gone and looked through the old C3 threads, or you happen to have someone like, who knows what's there, and where to find it. It gets even worse when it's like, oh, well, this is in a resource pack. Like, I think I was looking at one specific bit of assembly that was in the Jump half resource pack, which of course contains a bunch of cool stuff. But the only way you'd ever know to look in there is if you, went to the C3 thread where they released it or whatever. God, okay, something's definitely up with the sprite clearing routine. It's the first time I've encountered this in this hack too, which is weird. Like the power-ups patch? Yeah, that one's One that everybody wants, but is only findable that way. Or at least a lot of people want. How would I even hit this box? Can't stab it. One thing I could do, and I don't know if it matters too much, is I could build a quick and dirty index for a lot of these things. I already have a indexer that runs over the moderation form, mostly to make it so I can do a quick search to see if I'm already rejecting a hack someone else has rejected. I make sure I attach it to the correct thread. But I don't... Actually, it might not be working anymore because of the changed SMW Central 2. I might need to go fix that. Yeah. Let's see if it's broken. Well, looks like it's still working. Don't think a lot of people actually want the power-ups patch purely for how big of an overhaul it is and how tough it is to mess with before and after. Fair. I've seen it in enough hacks that I'd say people do want it, or perhaps at least they like the freedom it provides, even if they don't understand the game design implications that it sort of invokes. I think the most recent time I've seen the power-up patch used was... what was the name of that hack? So, it was Luigi something. And basically the premise was Bowser actually killed Mario, and Luigi got depressed about this and ate a lot of like nachos and got fat, and that's why we're using the Mario sprites. Which I thought was hilarious. As an explanation, in-universe explanation as to why, you know, it's still Luigi, but because we want to use the power-up patch, we have to make some sacrifices. I'm dead. Being someone who fills with it, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've seen anybody really mess with it to a great extent, except for maybe mice. Usually what happens with the power-up patch is people use it, and then their levels are all broken because they didn't consider that you could take Propeller Mario into a different level. So basically, like, if you're using the power-up patch and not using Counter Break, you're probably doing it wrong. Not to mention, Counter Break is not a very good name for what it does. But it is an important patch, especially for Kaizo players. It's like, you can make fun stuff for that sort of thing, but when you have to deal with the fact that people can bring in power-ups from anywhere in the game, then it becomes kind of bad. Come on. What am I doing? So, and it looks like my script is not broken, which is nice. Ooh. I wonder how it's not broken. The form stuff might not have changed that much. I had to do... Well, I was... Oh, ho, ho! I was going to do an overhaul for some of my stuff to make it so that the hack command still works. Because in general, if I'm loading a hack from SMW Central, I don't want to have to go and pull out the SD card. You know, we have USB for that kind of thing. No. There's absolutely no universe where that's the play. And the changed SMW Central 2, the new overhaul, graphical overhaul, broke it. But I fixed it in a way that was really dumb. Namely by logging in as me first before I do the hack command, which isn't great, I will admit. And I already have code that does stuff logged in as me. It's not terrible, but it's one of those things probably should avoid, if possible. And the other code has to be logged in as me to do the things it does. All read-only things. I'm not writing a bot that runs as me. That'd be silly. There we go. And one of your hacks, don't mind being power-ups to other levels, but there'll always be an intended power-up per level, and then players can do what they want from there. Which is super complicated to design for, yep. Despite how lax it seems, because you have to go and have every sprite and alter its defines based on how it needs to work. That seems complicated. There we go. I just want the secret exit. I was so close last time. Well, I want the secret exit and more, but you know. We'll start with the secret exit. And shiny key. But yeah, that kind of level game design is really hard. Just because some of those power-ups are super broken compared to others. In terms of what they give you. No, I'm just gonna go for it. Want a blue Paracupa that goes around in circles. You have to set all the power defines to treat it like a normal Koopa. Otherwise it gets treated like a Goomba. Oh. That is definitely beyond my ken. Okay. So I get taken to the secret menu. That's 35. So I guess there's 30 normal levels. And that gets us up to... There's 30 normal levels. That seems like a lot. I don't know. Haven't figured it out. Haven't beaten it yet. And I went on to the next one. That was not my intent. Drink beer. Don't have beer. I did not want to play this level yet. It's very simple to do. It's just overwhelming with 50 custom sprites. Oh, I bet. That sounds nightmarish to me. But an awful lot of like SMW hacking when you get into the nuts and bolts of it sounds awful to me. In terms of like the amount of manual stuff you have to do. I am a programmer, I am lazy, I try to automate all the things when possible. Like, part of the reason I even do the, actually not a lot of things with the stream were built because I was like, I don't trust myself to actually remember to do any of this stuff. So I automate them away, and then I fall off bells. I'm wondering. I am so bad at sitting on things. Nope. Denied. You're forgetting how tall Sicari is. Way too much damage for silly things. Keep falling off at inopportune times. There we go. I know you're there. I see what I saw. Wish you could automate the things you did or make them easier, but alas, you're not capable of creating custom tools for your custom tools. So you can custom tool where you custom tool. There. An awful lot of the custom tools in SMW Central are not amenable to that sort of thing anyway, because they're like GUI things, or they require you to use manual keyboard intervention. Oh, that thing was alive? I thought it was dead. Oh man, get rid of you. The top one can get me, so I'm gonna be careful. Nope, I do not want to stand there. Can't stay for long. Got some chores still enjoying. Yeah, I made some good progress. It took me a bit to get through some of the bosses, but I was way better at I forgot her name, the green lady, than I was at the baby. So haven't found anything too interesting aside from like a very minor like suggestion where if you can get the spikes to render on top of the boss health meter, that's kind of nice if the spikes happen to spawn underneath it. But other than that, I haven't found anything really interesting. But yes, I am still enjoying. When I got a big red thing, I need to figure out what that is. And I've also run into a weird issue where the sprites are doing kind of a weird freak out thing occasionally in this level, which I haven't seen anywhere else, and I'm going to check after the stream to see if that happens when my USB stuff isn't hooked up, because that's the kind of thing that would occasionally happen. Or at least I like to think it might be, so I'll have to double check myself. But it's weird enough and has not happened in a while, so it's something I want to double check. Go. It's hard to demonstrate. But yeah, if I can replicate it without the USB stuff going on, I'll send you a screenshot to demonstrate what it is. Because it's a thing that I've seen happen, but never. It's hard to explain. But it kind of looks like the sprite clearing routine doesn't do its job in a given frame and ends up getting interrupted, but it doesn't scan right in how I know it, in what I know about how it works. So. There we go. This a mole? What is this? It's a mole. It's a stabbable mole. Okay, I cannot stab the... You know what that thing reminds me of? It reminds me of little, like, viruses from, Mario. From Dr. Mario. And then we have Build a Cat. Bye, Build a Cat. Ooh. Alright, girls. Don't forget, these tails might look cute and fluffy, but they are stronger than your weapons. One spin of these things should be able to deal with even metallic foes. Ooh. Send them packing. You can glide too, of course. Which is immediately required. Yay. Think you saw this level in preview state many months ago? Yeah, I played the preview that came out, like, I don't remember how long ago. But, Channel 5 News. News you can trust. Digging the aesthetics. Oh, it's probably supposed to be a bigger form of these. Huh. Or maybe it's a bad wolf. Hey, what the heck is this? Something suspicious over there. Ow. Something very suspicious up here. First, just spin. You can stand in the air above that one animal's back. Yeah. What the heck? Oh, I'm already dead. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. These blocks not being filled in I find disconcerting, and I'm wondering if it's because I haven't gone out and... can I stab these? I can stab these. Goodbye, Build a Cat. I guess he kind of looks like Bart Simpson, too. It's the weird, oblong, cuboid head, I guess. I don't know what I'm seeing. Oh, there's an on-off switch. I was briefly wondering if, like, I needed to go get a, go to the special world and start looking for switch palaces or something. Oh yeah, I probably should try what the coins indicate first. That'd probably be the smart way of it. I'm gonna guess if I explored further to the right, I might have found such a switch. or not. May as well get myself a Gemerald. Alright, so I guess I need the on-off switch to be off to get through here. Or in the opposite state it presently is in. Which means this was the intended solution. Oh, I just noticed I got a nut up there. Oh, the sprite thing on the last level was on my end. I don't know yet. I will let you know. I'll send you a message with my findings, regardless, just to let you know. Want to take a base hack with Power Up Patch and have it that you have set up and help them fiddle with it and have make a hack for you. So you did that for Hack Jam? Okay. I can't remember which. I forget which one you worked on in Hack Jam. It feels like it was so long ago, and it wasn't. It was like November. Hack Jam was so good, by the way. I really, really enjoyed the fact that this is the block I need to hit. Brilliant. Nope. Alright, well. Bill is not helping me out here. I have a little... Nope. Oh, man. Yeah, Hack Jam was excellent. Like, all of those hacks were fun. They were mostly not broken. There was only one that was, like, really broken. And that was kind of sad because they were doing a Metroidvania-style thing. And the problem was that almost all of the midways took you to the wrong place. All of them. Which rapidly became a problem. And then I got to the there was a boss rush at the end. And it took me to, like, midway through one of the worlds before another long boss, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm just done. I wish I wasn't just done, but I'm done. I think they released a version that fixed most of those problems. But I never got around to playing that one. Even though I probably should. It was a really fun little hack. It just had an unfortunate problem. Boop. The reason I'm actually presently thinking about it again is because Crack the Hacks, like 1.8 release or whatever it is presently sitting in the queue, and it's tempting me. I just want him dead. Okay. You know, I shouldn't go for that Gemerald. Doesn't agree with me. Had some midway issues at 1.0. I think they're all fine. Yeah, I'm checking each and every one. I've yet to find any midway issues. They're one of, like, the worst things, too. Because they can often make it so the game is completely unplayable. There was one hack I played where if you got the midway in the castle, it just dropped you in the lava. Which, admittedly, was funny. But basically was like, yeah, I guess I can't continue this hack right now because I'm gonna constantly fall in lava. Oh, I add the nut. There we go. I found some other, like, minor issues of that stripe where it's like, oh yeah, you spawned me in a weird spot, it's not good. But that one probably takes the cake, where just, like, it spawned you on top of a sprite platform that wasn't guaranteed to be there. Alright. Like, non-stop nut right there. Alright. That's the midway. Oh, I need to test the thing anyway. Let's just... Got a dip. Be back soon. Alright, I'll probably be at this for a little bit longer. Don't know quite how long. How you doing, Linya? It's an awful lot of shades of red and orange. Well, it's Paradise City, where the grass is green and the palettes are pretty. I don't know how I was going to rescan that. Yeah, the original lyrics were where the grass is green and they got big titties, but they decided that even that was a bit much for hair metal for some reason. A bit too on the nose for Guns N' Roses. Alright. Alright. NPC time! Would not call this pretty. Oh, I like it. It's pleasant. I like a good sunset level. Want to see some cool power-up Kaizo without the mess of it being a collab hack? It's the one thing holding back your team. Interesting. Alright, kid. Listen close. You see all these ditsies running around? Yeah, I may or may not have accidentally let them get loose. Look, their stupid owner wouldn't let me pet them, so I thought, hey, what harm could it do? The owner would never notice. Haha, well, I sure learned my lesson, huh? What? Don't even give me that dirty look. No, I don't have a branching path. It just looked like I had a branching path. Oh, the one thing holding back your team, hack jump submission back, was the fact that too many level designers are making it. I could see that. It's definitely not ideal to have that many cooks, unless you want all of the levels to be like completely individual, and I am in trouble now, aren't I? Well, let's see if we can get back. Or we'll see what's up here, because that seems more interesting. It's up here. Ooh, secret. I'm glad I did that, at least. Oh, right, there were spikes there. Well, there's not much more level left. Alright, let's do this better. Oh my god, I can never wall jump when I want to. There we go. Got all the gems. Drink beer, or don't. Those are your options, in fact. I do enjoy a good beer. Oh, God, okay, so don't wall jump there. You just gotta go for it. I did that already, so I can jump and get this. For example, Furpy's level played super well, but Howlucha's levels were really tough and were a stark contrast to the other levels. But would be fine if they were done, all done in that style. Yes, that is a fair point. One of the things about collab hacks, they tend to be a little uneven, and I can imagine the difference between Furpy's design sensibilities and Howlucha's design sensibilities being several miles away. They are very different people. Oh boy, it's this ASM. I love this ASM, said no one ever. What's great, not being able to see the level you're traversing. And getting killed by things you couldn't see. Or just because the console allows for windowing doesn't mean you should do it. Okay. Paper Mario music. You actually like this ASM, but you tend to make it a bit more easy to see by expanding the circle. I mean, part of the problem is I'm playing on a relatively low light source. And I can't really turn it up without it getting a lot worse. It's not like as super bad as it has been in years past, but like it is pretty dim. I pretty much have to turn off all the lights if I want to see when these things are going on. In fact, I probably should. Oh no, I got my tail! But I'm gonna go turn off the light real quick, see if it'll help. Because I usually don't prefer it to be completely dark in here when I'm trying to stream, but We're doing this, and when we do chat hacks, I have to do this too, because at some point someone's gonna find the darkness register and mess with it. Well, this kind of works. I'm now kind of playing by echolocation. See? It works. You ever played Echo the Dolphin? This is how you move around and Echo the Dolphin. Ah, dang it. Maybe these signs are telling me something important, like, here be swoopers. Can you see little bits outside the circle? You can see how it might be difficult with a light source. Yep. If this was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, anything and everything would have a spotlight on them. Yeah, those levels are designed differently, especially with like other random light sources being involved, which is cute. But when you're using this ASM, there's pretty much just like one light source, and I guess some things, I can kind of see it. There's a little bit of shininess with some of the objects that I can see outside of the main circle, like the coins sometimes and the sprites sometimes, but they're still pretty far. It's pretty hard for me to see them. A little bit of sound weirdness. I'm gonna put a marker down for that, but not a really big deal. Oh, dang flying bats. I got those last time, but then I got by this. Alright, there were more flying bats. There, that's the one I got by. Midpoint here. There's something up here? No, it doesn't look like it. At least not in that. Stupid flying bats! At least I can hear these guys procking. Cool, I found a thing. And is it doing that? No, it's a better version of this ASM than Marissa World has. In Marissa World, the Spotlight ASM, if you ever touch the top of the ceiling, would truncate the thing forever. So there would always be a little bit less light up top. It would no longer be a circle, but like a flat tire. Which I also could go for right now. I haven't had Belgian in a while. Hey. Ow. I can see both of you. Oh boy, one-tile platforming with things that are going to break that I can't see in advance. Alright. This is apparently where I needed to go. Still can't see shit. If you're ever going to use this, it's deliberate. I'm certain it will be. There we go. Okay, there's something here. There we go. If you're used to Bumpty, but it's deliberate, but also very careless, because you like Bumpties and they need friends. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, I'm dead. I didn't even know if I hit the midway. I might have hit it and not even seen it. I am tempted to skip that one. That was one of the things when I was playing through some of the WLDC levels. I'm like, man, I am sick of Bumpties. I am so sick of Bumpties. I think I got about halfway through those. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point after I run out of, like, VLDC levels or something, but not anytime soon. I've played maybe, like, a third of the VLDC levels. They're the most recent VLDC levels. I guess in case you're curious, they're all on my, like, YouTube page and well organized, especially since WLDC has finished judging. It's easy to find specific levels by searching by either the person or the level name. Whenever a contest ends, I always go and update all of the video titles to include the author or level creator. Yeah, author's fine here too. The authors, if they need be. These people are allowed to collab in some in contests. Not all of them, just some of them. Though I guess collabing is usually the case. The WLDC was different. Because it had a prize that people actually wanted. And not Steam games. That nobody wants. I can't believe I ducked under the flying squirrels. It'd work better if your projectiles were also light source. That would be nice. Gonna put a sign up in front of a multi-language saying, I know you're not gonna like them, so I hope this isn't too big of a bump in difficulty. Ooh. I think that'd be cool too, Dorg, but I think it's a constraint of the SNES that you wouldn't be able to do that necessarily. Like, you think you can only really make, like, one window, which is how the circle's being made. You might be able to, like, make a weirdly shaped window, but not more than one window, I don't think. Actually, you might be able to make, like, two. But only if they didn't intersect if they were on different vertical sections of the screen, I think is the answer to that question. But I'd have to check. It might be something to do with HDMI, but I don't know. HDMA. HDMA. Not HDMI. HDMI is a very different thing. I know you can alter the size of the window, I guess. Like, I can't see any reason if you can alter the size mid-render, mid-screen render, you wouldn't be able to. But there might be an actual constraint that I don't know of. Wait, what's that? Okay. Those were bad. I still haven't found the midway. This is a long friggin' level. That or I've somehow managed to continuously avoid the midway by rendering it invisible. One or the other. Okay, that was just dumb. Yeah, I think that C# idea is going to work. Or at least it's an interesting enough thing to try, because I don't actually have to write any new code for that. I can just grab Chris's code and see if that works with my NES USB side of things. At least narrows it down to one or the other. Because I imagine, like, D to the fourth is probably using the C# that Chris gives, as opposed to having rolled her own, because there's no reason to if you're in the environment that crowd control people work in. Because they're already using a emulator, usually emulator system. Their system's written in C#. That's the story short there. That's a thing I know to be true, which allows them to be able to skip over having to do certain implementation stuff themselves unless they feel the need to do it. Still feel like there's got to be a secret somewhere here that I'm missing. Ha! Not today, flying squirrels. Wait. Oh, no. I forgot about this. Oh, God. This was so not worth it. For 20 health, I, like, burned a ridiculous amount of resources. Okay. Like, even though this is like my fourth time around this, still taking it slow. I don't trust myself. Don't trust the dang squirrels. Probably should just die at this point because there's not a whole lot of hope I have. And now I know that when you step on those things, you die immediately. Okay, now wait for him to run over here. Bonk. Bonk, you bonk. Never hurts to have some more lives. Not that I can't just get them automatically, if and I so choose. That's... It's a long friggin' level. It occurs to me getting hit is a really bad idea because I don't actually have any source of health refill at all. Because all of the power-ups in this level are of the attack variety and not of the health variety, except that one I know of. I also only have found one gem. That's not a good sign for me. Still that sign that indicates flying squirrels. There we go. I have to keep taking leaps of faith. Okay, I remember this now. Right here, there are friggin' squirrels. The squirrels are targeting. I have now learned this. Will this help me in the future? Probably not. Slow, okay. Slow K. I have this spring. There's probably another spot I could use this of interest. Somewhere in the prior area, possibly. But I'm not certain where. There we go, there's the squirrels. We'll just get over it. Safe spot. No. I can't see it well enough to know where to go. Like, quite literally, it's just a gamble. Yeah. Learned. Here's a list of things Pia has learned. Oh, I hate this so much. Nope. Okay, when I get to that gem, I just want to jump. It's only like 5 tiles, but just go for it. Is the actual play. Will Pat remember this? We'll see. I need to play with the like base bot commands a bit more. There's not very many of them. Though admittedly, because of all of the mode stuff, I ran into a problem with Final Fantasy V's mode where it would actually not reply to Twitch commands and would crash because there's a limit to the number of characters I could send back, and I was ignoring it. Which, given my bot's usually pretty controlled. Oh, come on. Responses. This being the one instance of a lesser bounding. I wonder how long I've been in this level. Stab. Alright. You can keep following me, it's fine. Alright, good. I'm going on like a squirrel genocide now. I'm done with these guys. That one can escape. You can tell the tale. Okay. Wasn't good enough to get rid of all of them. Oh, right, it was this kind. Oh, crap. Long friggin' level. Long, slow friggin' level. Okay. You know what? No pun intended, but nuts to that. I'm killing squirrels first. I'm trying to abuse this in a few random spots just to see what we can find. 'Cause what's the point? You can go over that, but that's legitimately who cares. As we're experimenting, I want him dead. And then this guy. I want this guy dead too. Nope, nothing up there. It's sad, really. You think there would be at least a secret you could get. Your silly usage of this. Oh, it does... Oh no, it despawned! I thought those didn't despawn. Alright, fine. This spawns. It's... Alright, that's clearly not the way. Interesting, though. Really looks like there's something over there on the other side. But given how it works, I don't know if I want to try to get up there. Okay. Okay, got rid of that. Can completely ignore that guy. Bounce on him. Get the Gemerald. Figures! Oh my god. Alright. Finally got the midway. Guess I need to die. Can't even die properly. I found 2 gems so far. I guess that's not unreasonable given the size of the level. But anyway. Test the midway. PB right there. Go back to trying to murder squirrels. Oh, come on. Okay, that's 3. Follow the puppy. Pop. Really hope I don't need this critter for something. Imagine speedruns of this. I could see it. I could totally see it. The thing about, like, speedruns in the dark is people do that all the time. Like, they just know where they're going, so they don't have to deal with this sort of, like, slow problem. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the way up there. Just like Mega Man X, that you gotta grab the wall so you can actually jump. So that's the somethingth one. That's probably 3. Oh boy, more blocks that could be broken. Oh. I guess I need him. That was interesting. And sadly, an indication this level continues going. Barely make that line out. Oh! Oh! Just think of how cool it'd be to see a hack of this caliber shown at GDQ where not necessarily Kaizo, but doing it fast is basically Kaizo. That would be kind of cool, actually. Like, I do enjoy the Kaizo races and whatnot, but I do think it'd be cool to see a standard hack just get shredded. Like... Ah. What? What? No! No! Okay, that was a lot of things. Would definitely be cool. Oh, what's that? No, no, oh, God, I don't know if I'm gonna sneeze or not, and this is the worst. Like, I can feel it, it's possible, but now I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't think it is, and that's really awful. Go with yawn instead, dang it. Ah. Okay. Right at the end? Oh, dang it. This is what's been happening to me. I spent a while not getting that midway because I kept forgetting which top blocks were going to kill me or not. This is not one of my favorite gimmicks, in part because like I have a very low light setup, and so even things that are supposed to be kind of visible aren't as visible for me as I would like. Okay, I can trust this. That one has a bug. Okay. Those flying squirrels. Continue to murder all of the flying squirrels I can. Oh, that was right at the end. Huh, I wonder if there's something up there. How would I even get up there if I wanted? Alright, done. My eyes hurt. That was not one of my favorite levels. Definitely not. But I think I'm done with it, unless there's a reason to go back. Invis block? Oh, darn it. Well, I'll put a marker down to rush through that at some point to look at it to be sure. I think this is, and now being 4:05, 4:10 almost, dang it. And the sun will rise soon. It's time to head out, as much as I want to keep playing. Probably back tomorrow with more of this. We'll see about trying to finish it up. Let's see how many exits do I have. 28. That means there's 18 left. Had fun. Yeah, I did have fun, save for the dark level. Definitely save for the dark level. I hate dark as a gimmick. It's just awful for me. Like I said, my eyes kind of hurt now just because I'm playing on a projector, and so like you're dealing with this one circle of light that's still kind of big, but not easy to stare at for a while. Anyway, let's find someone to raid. Got to be someone playing something cool this evening, and if not, we'll see what we can get. Don't worry, it's the only dark level in the hack. There's another dark area, but it's not a platforming area. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm kind of tempted. Speaking of dark areas, Desi is in the middle of a 3D, one of those classic 3D dungeon crawler things. Anyone playing like Super Mario World in a conventional way? Speedrun roulette seems kind of weird, but eh. We'll just raid Desi. It's always a good time raiding Desi. Assuming my computer will tolerate it. Which is the trick now, isn't it? Okay. There we go. So, yep, I'll be back tomorrow. The normal time, sometime between like 11 and 1, starting usually around midnight, that sort of thing, PDT. And Zelda 2 on Sunday. It's the only things I know I'm going to be doing for certain. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. It's been lovely. Have a good rest of your day, good sleep, good whatever. Say hi to Desi for me, and I'm going to push the button. See y'all later. I think. Where did I put that crap? Where'd the button go?